What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" And today we got a story coming out of South Carolina about Alex Murdaugh, a prominent South Carolina lawyer who is pretty much I don't know. You know them situations where like somebody go through something, like they might have not even that they go through something just off natural things that happen in life, but because they made a bad decision or choice, or they was just a bad person. This is my take from listening to this story. It seems to be that this man, um, Alex Murdaugh, has been not so much of a nice person or a good person or karma, pretty much. Um, and he just had to turn himself into the police Thursday, which is I guess today, um, being charged with insurance fraud and conspiracy to commit insurance fraud and filing a false police report. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division has reported he was booked, and the judge set his bail at 20,000. Um, his lawyer said in court he did not intend to return to an out-of-state drug rehabilitation. So he's been in rehab. So yeah, so him being a lawyer, um, I'm sure he worked hard. He's prominent, right? That's what they say. So he put the work in to do what he got to do. But um, no matter what your job title is or your position that you obtain within your life, um, if you a shitty person on your way up to the top, it's gonna come back on you. So it doesn't matter how accomplished you are. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And with this guy, it just seemed like so much that's coming out all at once. So basically, he's been charged with conspiracy fraud, conspiracy to commit insurance fraud due to the fact that he tried to basically pay somebody to shoot him in the head. Like, he paid somebody in to try to murder him, but the dude had bad aim. And I guess this gentleman next to him is the guy that, you know, was supposed to be the shooter. Um, and it's a lot of twists and turns to the story. So let me just get through what he going through right now. So basically, he was trying to get a $10 million life insurance policy to be paid out to his son. Mind you, he has multiple death investigations that are going on, including his wife and his youngest son, um, as well as him stealing money from the law firm that he worked under or worked. Like it's his family name is in the law firm, so it's been around for some years. Um, and the guy next to him in this photo I got is Curtis Edward Smith, 61 years old, which is a former client of this gentleman. And yeah, so to me, just sitting back looking at everything, I really think that this guy probably, more than likely, allegedly, had everything to do with his wife's and his son's murder. Um, Not to mention that their nanny, she came up dead in 2018 from a slip and fall accident, but they've reported that the injuries sustained to the victim did not match up to the story or to a slip and fall accident. Um, you can't make this shit up. um, There's another person that died too, and this is where I think his son would play a part as far as it being one of his son's classmates or somebody that went to school with him. Um, and he came up dead. It looked like he was beaten to death pretty much, and it seems to be that somehow that was covered up. Um, yeah, it just sucks because it's people like this that he can look an officer in the face and they'll take everything he say and take it as law because he's prominent. But this man is a killer allegedly, from what the reports say. Um, he was being investigated for the murders of his child and wife and nanny. He had to pay some type of civil suit to the family of the nanny of like 55,000. They said that they weren't had no notice or idea about that ruling, and they never received a dime of the money. So it just seemed like a lot of corruption and taking advantage of your position or your stature within whatever community or um, uh, whatever. You just a crook. I don't know, and you're a killer allegedly, in my eyes, from what I read. This story comes out of USA Today, um, and it came out today. And yeah, it just seems that he wanted to try to knock himself off because he didn't want to be a man to face the music that was about to happen. And it was so much that, as much as a coward as he tried to take one last heroic, um, I guess, action or act, one last heroic act as far as trying to make up for the lack of, being, a real man. Um, you try to say, fuck it, I'm gonna kill myself, my son to get 10 million. But from what it's heard or what it says is your son, and I'm gonna find his name. I can't think of his name, but he was, you know, classmates with this guy that popped up dead. You know, and that to me just seemed like y'all all the way around was a messed up family. You know what I'm saying? Uh, with a lot of shit that seems that y'all was trying to just keep up, just to look a certain way for other people. And it came at the expense of anybody. If you got in the way of our image that we trying to portray, you're gone. You know, um, his son was named Paul. His wife named Maggie. They were fatally shot at the home of the residents. Of the suspect and where they lived. Um, and to me, it just seems that this guy, for one, he was at any cost, allegedly, he was willing to make sure that whatever secrets that we seeing now, or whatever it is that we see now, he wanted to do at any cost to keep that away. And it seems that maybe your son that's still living, you had enough over him to where he wasn't gonna stray away, you know. But your wife and your youngest son, they was looking at y'all motherfuckers like y'all niggas is crazy. What? You know? And unfortunately they were victims to what went on. And I think the fact that you would, all right, so people that'll think that I'm tripping and just conspiracy theorists, I might be. I don't know. But at the same time, what person is going to try to kill themselves just to collect insurance of $10 million? How much sense do that make? Right? Do that make sense? Like, hey, I need this insurance policy or this money, and I'm going to kill myself so we can get it. So to me, it just shows that he had a little bit more, um, I guess, motivation behind wanting to do something like that, which may be the demons he was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's just, why would you choose this guy to be the one to be the trigger man? He looked like he only charged you a pack of cigarettes to do it. And his conscience probably cracked him. Man, this only motherfucker gave me a pack of cigarettes. I'm almost done with these cigarettes. You know, whatever. But he's going to jail too. He's facing he's facing some charges, some real life charges too. Insurance fraud ain't no joke. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this story. Uh, his son Paul Murdaugh um, was allegedly involved in a deadly 2019 boat accident where he was pretty much drunk. Um, he was drunk and under the influence and charged basically for the accident where he killed a victim. Oh, not to mention Mr. Murdaugh, Alex Murdaugh, the father. Um, he was caught for stealing from his own law firm. He was caught stealing from his own law firm, and you know the day basically the day that he resigned, the next day he hired this motherfucker to try to kill him. But oh, dumbo, you still here, and now you about to have to face the music. And I hope that you know your family of um, attorneys and lawyers who helped you get to that position in that firm. It says that your family's involvement in that firm was more than 85 years. So for you to just fuck it off, you were just a dumbass all the way around. And I'm sure your grandfather and great grandfather would be rolling in their graves right now. You fuck, never mind. Anyway, they got a special place for this guy, Alex Murdaugh. I don't know, but his son, they ain't found nobody that did that situation. You know, it's been covered up, but unfortunately, that protector that you had that was willing to bend all the rules, do anything it took to protect his family. You know, like the 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 southern white ghost from Power. He was that. He was willing to do whatever he had to do to protect you. Just hope that now that his reign is falling, that they don't come calling at you. Um, y'all drop y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" And as always, protect your peace, protect your mental, and protect your family. Um, yeah, this is a sad situation because it seemed like a lot of people that may have been involved just off their relationship with this guy um, took victim.